I think an organization like Winnifred Stewart is paramount to the community. Using all of our community members to the best of their abilities does only good things for our community as a whole.
Without the Winnifred Stewart, Clarence would never have achieved what he has achieved today.
I think Winnifred Stewart is very important to the community. It's essential. The Winnifred Stewart Association started initially as the Winnifred Stewart School for Children with Disabilities. It started in 1953 and was the dream of Winnifred Stewart. She had a son named Parker, and she believed that Parker could be educated at a time when it wasn't believed that children with disabilities could be educated. And she fought the system and was the first person to speak to the Legislative Assembly and got a commitment from the province for funding for children with disabilities to have an education. And that's where she started the school.
This is where they should be. They should be in where they're cared for and understood and given the same opportunities as everyone else.
The school just transitioned as the children grew and became adults. We realized that the adults still needed support, still needed services, and we adapted our services to meet their needs, and they taught us what they needed.
The Winnifred Stewart Association provides day and residential services for its individuals. Day services include recreational activities such as soccer, yoga, and community events. It also helps in finding volunteer or paid employment. Individuals can also access residential services and live in group homes, assisted living, or independent apartments. For a person, being able to live on their own without relying on family is an important step towards independence. It made all the difference in the world to Charity.
Charity is 32 years old. She has been diagnosed with mild retardation. She is at the age level of about 9 years. She's got an amazing sense of humor, extraordinarily family-orientated, and kind. She's a kind spirit. The Winnifred Stewart Association has done a great deal of things for charity. They have a lot of community support programs, so she's out and about a great deal. Charity is living in what they call a Res 13, and she lives with 3 other women. They each have their own room, so she has the independence of having her own space to take care of and manage, yet the company of having a family. I think for Charity, working and living independently has meant a great deal to her. She's able to enjoy things, I think, take pride in herself. Without Winnifred Stewart, I think Charity would be living with family, extremely isolated, and very sad and lonely.
Clarence is 51 years old. Clarence was born with Down syndrome. He's high functioning, he's a very social person, he's an absolute sports buff, he's very loving and loyal to his family, and that includes his Winnifred Stewart family at the Res. He's been in the same home now for 15 years. It is definitely his home. He enjoys where he lives. It's been a godsend.
Currently, Clarence is semi-retired and comes to Winnifred Stewart 5 days a week.
Clarence does some music therapy. He will do some exercise programs. He does a lot of social activities.
Clarence also does some work at Winnifred Stewart refurbishing water meters.
I often think that without the Winnifred Stewart, I don't know where Clarence would be. The Winnifred Stewart provided him a center for schooling, provided him a place to integrate. Clarence is very happy and active. It's a thing that every person aspires to. You want to be independent and you want to be in your own home. And that the Winnifred Stewart has given us.
Well, Kevin has this disability with, he started with epilepsy and it's progressed into schizophrenia. His disability was created through a breech birth, and he was not delivered as soon as he should have been. At that time we were living at Fallis and we had to put him into Winnifred Stewart School, and he was in for 10 years. The day that I brought Kevin in to register him, she looked at him and she said, "He doesn't belong here." So I said, "Mrs. Stewart, Kevin has to be trained for something." And I said, "The regular schools are not for him." So she accepted him, which was a blessing. Do you like living here? Kevin is, I believe, is very content to be here. He's not as concerned, say, about coming home with me. It's his home now. Winnifred Stewart Association has been a big role and a big relief to me. I feel relieved that Kevin has accepted Winnifred Stewart Association, and it has put me at ease.
Clarence would not be independent. Now he leads an independent life, and that's very important for him and for us.
It's fun and it's like family and a community, and there's friendships that are here that you just don't see that connection in other places.
People like Charity have great things to offer, and an organization like Winnifred Stewart allows us to see them at their best.
The spirit of Winnifred Stewart is alive and well in the faces and places provided for in her name, and her work continues because it is a legacy of love.